Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm just going to continue this morning. Good Saturday morning to you, by the way. Hope you're having a good day. At least it's Saturday morning here. I'm going to continue with the drawer fronts. I did the drawer sides the other day and I sharpened some chisels, and I'm just going to continue with the drawer fronts. So basically, what I have here is the drawer front. These are the drawer sides. You saw me doing these the other day. So basically, I'm going to do half blind dovetails. So basically my drawer sides are a little over a half inch, maybe 9/16. The drawer fronts are a little less than 3/4. So I'm more or less going to chisel these dovetails into the drawer front with about 3/16 or so of the drawer front material remaining. So when the drawer is closed, all you see is the drawer, no dovetails. When the drawer is open, you see the dovetail joints. And I'll show you how I do that now. All right, drawer front, drawer side. I've got them marked left, right, fifth drawer of 10. I've already got 7 done. I missed one in between, so this is the front, and this is the left side. What I'm going to do is basically mark the thickness of the drawer side onto the drawer front. This is just a guide so I know how far to cut when I get over on the saw. And I'm going to mark the thickness of the drawer side. Basically just going to flush this up here and put the mark here. Here. And square that across. So those 2 knife marks now establish the thickness of the drawer side and the length of my dovetail. I'll do the same thing for the other side with the other drawer, or the other side rather. Same thing, flush that up, mark. Square. Still bleeding a little bit from that wound the other day. Hopefully that'll sand off. Okay. Just so I can see my knife line, I'm going to darken it with a pencil. I don't know how much of that you saw. Try to stay in front of the camera. Anyhow, over to the vise. Okay. Throw that in the vise. This is my right side. This is my right drawer front. Keep the tops together. So basically what I'm doing is just lining up the sides, and I'm making sure this corner comes together perfectly without any gap. That's going to determine the correct depth for those dovetails. I'm just going to mark the sides of the dovetails onto the drawer front with my knife. will take my square though and put a square line down from there. That's just a guide when I'm cutting with my saw. I'm sure I'm square to the board. My big hand out of the way. Oops. That's better. Yeah. So basically I'm cutting that out, that out, and that out. And the corresponding ones on the top as well. Okay. So I'm cutting the top of the dovetail, or the top of the drawer side, to the corresponding angle of this dovetail, but I'm keeping my saw square to the perpendicular face. At least that's the goal. Staying away from the line just a hair's width. And as deep as my 2 knife marks. I don't want to go past that, and I don't want to go past that line. Basically, that's what you get. We'll take you back to the bench and chisel out those recesses. Okay, I'm such a pro. From the vise to now, there's actually about 20 minutes of work you didn't see because I forget to hit resume on the camera. So I've got one side roughed out. The other side, which I didn't show cutting, is ready to go. And this time, I'll show you how I do it. Such a pro, Russ. Okay. I don't purport to be much of a TV producer. Okay, so this is where we came from the vise, and now we start chopping out dovetail recesses. I'm going to clamp that down. I'm going to take my square and my knife. I'm just going to darken up or deepen up that knife wall a little bit between the pins. And start cleaning this up. Yeah, I don't purport to be much of a content producer. Really, I'm just doing this for me. I like a lot of woodworking videos, but boy, some of those guys on there can be annoying. I'm not keen on the ones that talk a lot, weird cut scenes and stuff. I just want to see woodworking. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just showing you what I do. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. It's just what I do. And if you've stuck with me this far in this video, much appreciated. Keep doing these videos, I'm probably not going to talk a whole lot because I don't like the sound of my voice. And I don't like the videos where people talk through the video anyhow. I just want to see the work. So on that note, I'll button my lip. Okay, we're about halfway down that recess. Just keep chopping. When I get close to the baseline there, we'll go back to the vise. being very careful. I said I had about 3/16 of an inch or so from the knife wall to the front of the drawer. It's probably more like an eighth. So just trying to be very careful and not get too aggressive with the chopping, because I'd hate to punch through the front. Anyhow, I think I'll take it over to the vise now to clean that up a little bit once I get rid of this. Okay, back to the vise. See that or not? Turn it this way. A little bit harder on me, but you can see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm just gonna get down a little closer to that knife wall. Maybe stay away a 16th or so. Tear down the side of the pin. Turn this around. I know you probably won't see it as well, but I kind of need to see what I'm doing. Maybe I can move you closer. Okay, I'll try that on for size. Okay, I'm just going to take my knife and clean up these corners. It's a little hard to get the chisel in to that sharp angle. Line up. A little difficult to get the chisel into those corners. So again, I'll just use a knife and cut those side fibers off there a little bit. closer to these knife walls. Okay. Into them. Clean that up over on the bench again. Careful not to split anything. Okay, back to the bench. Okay, so I've got my little router plane set to the thickness of the drawer side. I'm going to use that to clean out the bottom of these recesses. You can do it with a chisel. I find this is a little quicker and precise without having to think about it too much. Considering I've got 10 drawers to do, I'm inclined to use whatever I can to speed along the process. Take small bites. I feel like the grain is going the wrong way for me. I'll pull out chunks. Clean up those corners a little. How are we doing for time? 26 minutes. I was timing myself on some of the other drawers. It's about 15 minutes. But this is a little slower with the camera on. Okay, moment of truth time. This is the right side, right drawer. Bottom. Actually, let me get you situated. Okay, this is better. Okay. You can see I've got some ridges in there. I should probably try and get rid of. Bear with me for a sec. Little bits like that will hold the dovetail from going together because it's a fairly tight fit. We'll see how tight it is in a minute. Okay, right side to right side. Let's see this. You can see that? A little bit of a edge coming off. That's because, I don't know if you can see it or not, my saw cut and my knife wall is just a little bit off there. I'm going to pare that down just a little bit. They're hardly protruding. I can feel them. The pins, that is. They're almost flush. It's almost perfect. Very tight fit though. So I'm going to show you something else I do. So on the inside of my drawer, I'm going to chamfer off those corners just a little bit, and even these edges of the dovetail. You don't see it when the drawer is assembled, but if there's any stray fibers, in the corners that you can't get out. That little chamfer creates a recess to allow those fibers to exist. And like I said, I'm going to chamfer off these corners ever so slightly for another reason. So it allows room for those inside corners that maybe aren't totally cleaned up. But when the joint is as tight as it is like that, when you glue it and assemble the drawer, you almost, when you push it together, you almost squeegee all the glue to the surface. So by giving that little bit of a, I don't know if you can see that, little bit of a edge on those dovetails, it has somewhere, like I said, for those little stray fibers to go, but it also has a little reservoir then for the glue to sit. To me, that's the more important reason. That's pretty well perfect square there. Not that it matters, because there is a little bit of play. Anyhow, that's how I do my half-blind dovetails. Once this is glued, I'll plane the side of this, sand it, and it'll be ready for finish. Nice and tight. Well, thanks guys for watching that video. I appreciate you tuning in. 34 minutes almost. That's not bad. I mean, with the setup time and everything, I'm usually putting those out in 15 or 20 minutes. But like I said, I'm not saying it's the right way or the wrong way. I'm just doing it because I enjoy doing it. Somebody said the other day, you're making this cabinet, why are you bothering with dovetails, and why don't you just nail it together? It's like, well, that's not what I like. I'm enjoying this, and I'm enjoying the process. I don't get a lot of time to do this sort of stuff either. A lot of you know I work full-time. I've got a small construction company that I run with a good friend of mine here on the island, and renovating an old house, on a 140, 150-year-old house. That's in different stages of renovation. Some rooms are finished, some rooms have yet to be started. But it's winter, or we're just coming out of winter, so I'm thinking use what time I can to do these sort of projects, because it won't be long and I'll be working outside. I've got a lot of work to do on the outside of the house this year, so I'll be doing that. And I'm just doing this for fun. Like I said, there's a lot of woodworking videos I like to watch. Most of them don't have much talking, and I don't tend to talk a whole lot anyhow, according to a lot of people. So this is a little weird, but anyhow, hope you're enjoying the videos. Maybe I've got 2 more drawers to do. I'll get those done this morning, and maybe the next video I'll take you up to the pantry and show you the cabinet as it stands so far, and show you how I fit the drawers to the boxes. Anyhow, hope you guys have a good day. Appreciate you tuning in, and we'll see you soon.